have to share with you today some super exciting information. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Haley Gant. I'm an IRA specialist here at Quest Trust Company, and I am here today to announce our full lineup for QuestCon Live 2.0. So if you've been following us, you know that we have a big event coming up on November 13th and 14th. It's a Friday and Saturday, and it is a full 2 days of online education. We're bringing in a lot of different guest speakers, and I'm super excited to be here today to announce the lineup for you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I have a super basic PowerPoint. Hopefully you guys can see this okay, but I'm about to walk you through the full lineup, all of our speakers, and I will let you know that tickets to QuestCon Live, we are posting those links in the comments right now. They are on early birds until October 15th. We have extended that just a few more days. And yeah, tickets are $39 right now. They will be going up in price just a little bit after October 15th. But if you like today's lineup that I share with you, be sure to follow these links and get that ticket before prices go up. Yeah, so $39, but let's get right into it. We actually hosted QuestCon Live, the first edition, back in July, and we had so much great feedback that we literally came into the office on Monday, and Nathan Long, the president of Quest, was like, guys, that was awesome. When are we hosting the next one? So we are hosting QuestCon Live 2.0, again, November 13th and 14th. And let's go ahead and run through that lineup, let you guys know a little bit about what we have planned. So with a lot of these events, we do like to start out with some self-directed IRA basics. You guys will kind of hear from us in the morning. You'll get to hear from Nathan and kind of give you kind of like a, state of the union, self-directed IRAs and what you can expect for the weekend. Right after we kick that off in the morning, we have Jay Connor joining us, the Private Money Authority, and he's going to talk about where to get money now. So as real estate investors, we all need funding for our deals. This will be a great presentation. But also something to look out for is we will actually have 4 sponsors for QuestCon Live. So if you're watching this and your company is interested in sponsoring, we do still have just a couple of those available. So reach out to me directly. I'll put my contact information here at the end of the video for you. But we will be bringing you some great sponsors for this event as well. Probably one of the panels I am most excited about the first morning is maximizing your IRA alternative investments with Eddie Gant, a very experienced real estate investor here in Houston, also happens to be my dad. So big shout out to Eddie. We love bringing him into our events. Kelton Todd and Nathan Long. Between those 3 investors, they're on that panel, decades of experience, super excited to bring them together the first morning of QuestCon. And right before the lunch break, we actually have Eddie Wilson joining us. So Eddie Wilson is the owner of Think Realty and the American Association of Private Lenders. He is super intelligent. He always has great information to offer. So he is going to be talking about how to navigate future opportunities. Then we will take a lunch break. Again, this event is online. We'll give you about 30 minutes to eat a quick lunch, and then be sure to come back in the afternoon, because we are starting off strong with an all-women's panel, Women in Real Estate, with Tracy Z. Rui, Shanoa Grove, Liz Faircloth, the owner and founder of the Investor, not franchises, but kind of groups all throughout the country. So super excited that, she's provided this opportunity for a lot of women out there. And Wendy Sweet. So great panel there. I'm super excited for that one. And then we have Eddie Speed talking about how to invest with small amounts. Your legacy does not have to start out with a fortune. You can get yourself there. And then we've got another sponsor break, and we have a really strong lineup for the rest of the afternoon of day 1. We have David Phelps, we have Paul Lamatos, and we have Nathan Long and Fuquan Bilal closing out the day with their fireside chat, how to wrap your Roth IRA. So you guys can kind of see the topics here. I don't want to take too much time going into all of them, but that last fireside chat of the day, I am really excited for. Roth IRAs are a very great wealth building opportunity, and so are wrap notes, so are note investments. So Nathan and Fuquan will actually be sitting down for kind of casual conversation, fireside chat. Hopefully we get some cooler weather in Houston by that time, and it can actually feel like a fireside chat. But that will wrap out day one. Again, super strong lineup of speakers there. And I cannot wait for those presentations. Starting out day two, this is Saturday, November 14th, we have a couple of more strong panels and keynote presentations. We'll start out with some announcements, and then we have another great panel about where to find private money with Bill Fairman, Matt Faircloth, and Nathan Long. Nathan, you are on quite a bit of presentations this weekend. Glad we're getting you worked this weekend. We'll, love to hear you speak all the time. But anyways, after that, we have Phil Grove giving a keynote presentation, and then we have another sponsor break. And then day two, we have some really awesome panels even before we get started with lunch. So at 10:30 on day two, we will have wealth building tips to secure your future with Mary Hart, Quincy Long, the founder of Quest Trust Company, and Jeff Watson. Jeff Watson is a very knowledgeable attorney who is very well versed in all things self-directed IRAs, entities, due diligence, things like that. Small shout out, Jeff speaks at a lot of our classes. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. In our videos, you can actually see some of our other recent classes that he's taught with us there. Maybe give you a good idea of what to expect for some of these panels. After that panel over wealth building tips, we have a panel over self-storage investments. This is with Scott Fisher and Ryan Gibson. Super excited to have you guys join us for QuestCon Live 2.0. And after self-storage, we have mineral rights with Troy Eckerd. So if you guys are looking for some good passive investment options, maybe outside of most Americans' normal realm of thinking, these presentations at the beginning of the day in day two will be right up your alley there. Now, before we get into the lunch break in the afternoon of day two, I do just want to remind you guys to head on over to the comments, click the link, get your tickets. They are in pre-sale now. As you can see, we have a great lineup, and the afternoon of day two, we always like to close it out really strong. This isn't the type of event where you maybe want to skip out a little bit early, because the panels in day two will probably be some of the best quality and kind of complex panels as well. So if you're looking for something a bit higher level, day two afternoon will be what you're looking for there. So let's get right into it. After the lunch break on day two, we have a panel over assisted living with Sean Casterline and Jean Garino. We have, this is a cool panel. This is actually a panel full of questies. What do you do when assets go bad? So this panel will consist of Christina Fojas. She is our in-house counsel here at Quest Trust Company. We have T. Valdez. T is our compliance officer. T actually came on whenever we became a trust company, whenever Quest went from Quest IRA as a third-party administrator to Quest Trust Company, a licensed custodian regulated by the Texas Banking Department here a couple of years ago. T had a huge part in that, and she is super intelligent. She has a law degree, so super excited that she'll actually be joining us for this panel. Her and Nicole Wilson. Nicole is also here at Quest. Nicole is in our systems department, but has also overseen our special services department for several years before recently transitioning into systems. So I'm really excited that we're bringing them on to an event that we're doing for the public, because you guys may not know, but we have a few people at Quest that are really heavily involved in our internal education, keeping our staff up to date. And Christina Fojas, T, and Nicole Wilson all have a huge part in that. So I'm excited that you guys will get to see some of, the brains and the smarts that we get to learn from here at Quest all the time. Now, moving right along there, sorry, I love to talk about my fellow Questies. We have a panel over Let's Talk Entities. What is a joint venture with Jeff Watson, John Heyer, and Quincy Long? Guys, do not miss this panel. This one and the last panel of the day, the Ask the Experts. Anytime we put Jeff Watson, John Heyer, and Quincy on a panel together, literally the moderator cannot even talk. They go back and forth. So many brains, so many different ways of thinking. So I'm super excited that we're going to have the three of them close out our last two panels of the day. Not sure who will be moderating those. Hopefully it might be me again. But last time I moderated those, it was so much fun. And that panel about joint ventures, This is one of the most common questions that we get all the time at Quest. So if you have specific questions for Quincy or Jeff or John Heyer, if you are familiar with these three speakers, you know that they are not very easy to get a hold of. Well, maybe not that, but they're busy. They have schedules. A lot of times, Jeff Watson, John Heyer, it costs you money to talk to them, with any attorney. So bring your questions, bring your information, and join us for those last two panels of the day. That's a great time to be able to ask those questions directly to these panel of experts. And that's all I've got. 2 full days of online education. And not only that, but during the month of October, we are actually donating 20% of all ticket sales to All Hands and Hearts. This is going to some Hurricane Laura relief over to our friends in Louisiana. I know they got hit hard, with the hurricane a couple of weeks ago. So buy your ticket before October 15th. If you want that early bird pricing, or buy your ticket after October 13th, we will gladly charge you I think $30 more. But we will have the recording available. If you want to access QuestCon, but maybe your schedule is busy that weekend, maybe you have some other stuff going on and can't tune in for the full 2 days, we do have the recording as an add-on to the ticket purchase. But if you are a Quest client, we'll register you for the recording for free. Be sure to send us an email to iraspecialist@questtrust.com. Here's all of our contact information screen. Our IRA specialists are very easy to get a hold of. If you have questions about this event, or if you have questions about the ticket purchase process, we can help you navigate Eventbrite. Pretty easy there, but sometimes it is easier if we help walk you through that. So we're always happy to do that. But yeah, be sure to join us. We're super excited. Even if you joined us for the first QuestCon Live, as you can see, QuestCon Live 2.0 has a completely new lineup of speakers, and we've got some really great experts coming in to speak about their areas of expertise. Be sure to get those tickets while they are in early bird pricing, and be sure to share this event with your friends as well. If you guys know other people in the industry, if you have a RIA or if you have a network, do us a favor, blast out this information. We love for our education to reach as many people as possible. And, a lot of times those referrals and you guys helping send those out for us helps us do it. So be sure, if you like this, let us know, comment on the video, share it with your friends, do all of those things that helps us get our education out there to the world, even though everything is virtual online right now. And, last but not least, be sure to join us for our happy hours. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing a happy hour before QuestCon exclusively for QuestCon attendees. We will be sending out that information once you buy your ticket. And basically how it will work, once you purchase your ticket, we will send out the access links to access the full online event the night before. So be sure to keep an eye out in your email for those links to go out. And we hope to see all of you there. If you have questions, let us know. But QuestCon Live 2.0, November 13th and 14th, will be a great educational event. I hope to see you all there. Y'all have a great day, and I will stop sharing my screen, and I will see you in the next video.